Alright, hello everybody. How are we doing this evening on March 7th, 2023? It's a little later than I usually stream, but I just haven't had time to do it until now. But I'll also be back tomorrow too, so we'll do that too, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. We're just gonna be wrapping up, well, not wrapping up, but playing more Kirby Return to Dreamland, doing, we're doing more extra mode, and, yeah, doing more extra mode, just cleaning that up a bit, doing some mini games on the side, you know, just a chill late night stream, so. I like the way Meta Knight waves. He's just like, yeah, sure, what's up? Okay. Alright, let's get to it. So we're gonna go to, main mode. And then do extra mode. I believe we were in the middle of World 2 on extra mode. Oh, forgot we had that mask on. Maybe I'll pick a different mask too. I think he's over here somewhere. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh my god. Clock whirring noises. Wait, do meow. Choo choo. Ossia. Mass TV. Trader Magalore. Mr. Duder. Tranza. Forgot I got Queen Saxonia. Yeah. Jeez. That guy's crazy. It's just NES sound effects. Forgo D. He forgo. I don't really want to wear a mask, to be honest. Not today, anyway. I like this one, though. Very cool. Did I forget a thing? No, I swear I forgot one. I forgot one somewhere, didn't I? Hold on. No, we got them all so far. I'm going crazy. Alright, let's just get going on stage 3 here. Oh yes, I love this level. I swear some of the enemies were bigger too. And some of them are smaller and bigger. Alright. God, it's been a busy week sort of thing. Worked for 5 days straight. Didn't get any really time to stream in any of that point. I've been working on doing some updates on my modded Switch. In Minecraft, and it's being weird for me, but I'm gonna try out a few things, maybe try a few Pokemon mods too. But yeah. And then I think soon I'm gonna be doing well, on my own time. I gotta finish up Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And I was thinking about streaming, well, not streaming, but like on my Discord doing a call in which I do hit 100 trials. I do the pit 100 trials and then that. I'm gonna be starting up Final Fantasy VII Original soon. I want to get to that. And then maybe some Fire Emblem Engage. Hopefully I might buy that game soon. That's my current plans for now. My current plans for streams, however, is I'm going to finish this game. I will be doing the Magalore stuff later. I will be doing it, like, you know, in this series. Shit, what was I talking about? And then we'll be doing SpongeBob, obviously. I think I'll do SpongeBob tomorrow. And then... oh, come on. Is there anything over here? I'm curious. No, nothing. Bonto bursts in the air. Yeah, do SpongeBob, then do Cosmic Shake. After Kirby is done, we will be starting Subspace Intense. And then... yeah, and then I'll probably get back into Xenoblade 2. Actually, I just checked my file today, and all I have to really do is maybe just get a few blade skills and stuff like that, but we're good to go there. And I'm debating on whether or not to like look at my original file and see where I'm at there. I'm just debating on whether to do New Game Plus for Xenoblade 2. I might. I very much well might. I forgot I can do EX here. Oops. So I might do a poll or something asking if I should do New Game Plus or Xenoblade 2, or just go directly in the Torna, or maybe do Torna and then go do New Game Plus too. But then I also want to do Future Connected after that too. Then I might do Pikmin 2 and then Pikmin 3 to get ready for Pikmin 4. And also debating on doing some Zelda stuff too. Like Twilight Princess. And I think maybe early summer, maybe in May, I will do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon not Explorers, do Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. So that's the forecast for now, I guess. I knew streaming this late, there probably wouldn't be too many people around, or maybe other people around at other streams, but I just couldn't find any other time to stream today. I really wanted to too, so I was just gonna do it. Souvenir items. Take an energy drink with us, just in case. It is extra mode after all. I'll take the dark matter clone. Game Boy noises. I really hope on the Switch Online they actually add more than one game per month for either new one or old one, because that shit's getting kind of lame. Especially when it's very easy to port Game Boy games, it seems like. Or Game Boy Advance games at least, because we're just getting Metroid Fusion right now. Why don't you do Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission at the same time? Also need to play. I need to finish Fusion. I've never finished it. Oh, sweep! He's sweeping! I've just been doing the dash air attack all this time. I think I need bomb though, but I can do this. Or maybe not. Or I could do this. Wow! Multiple ways to solve puzzles. How about that shit? Don't think I need ice, or not ice, but just to get through there, but I think there is a... Ah! Actually, I might drop that and get wet. Can I, actually... There you go, that'd be useful, actually. Here we go. Game Boy noises, yay! I haven't played Dreamland 2 since I was in high school on my 3DS. It was pretty fun. Little novelty Game Boy game. I don't think sand can cool off the fire, but I'm not willing to look right now. I have to keep holding it, that's right. It's like, why didn't it keep going there for a second? Doing nothing here. Or one up though. Let's see if I can try to hit 99 by the end too, like I did the first one.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, don't spit sand in my face. Die. Still get the one up though. They respawn, thankfully. I like that shocked expression on that guy. Ah. Yeah, there's not health items around here. I wonder if this thing runs out faster too. Ooh. So it seems like. It's about to run out. I got Ultra Sword coming up here. Ah. You made the wrong decision to swipe. Chop. No, it's not Bob, it's Chop. Oh, there's Galaxia again. I want the fish. I never get the fish. It's on the stone statue. And here's where the thing is. Oh. Hog curb. Let's do this. Ah. Bop. Bop. Go, 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 go. Easy. Alright. Got another Sphere Doomer EX here. I think I'll take Cutter. Oh, he got me. Oh, I died. Yeah, I forgot how hard this mode was with the half health. Thankfully, it respawns me here. I'll use sword this time. Hey! What's up? Hang on, I'll get you on in a sec. Just, you know where to meet me if you want. I was hitting that guy. I wish you could knock them back with your powers, like... There, slice. There we go. Hold on. Alright. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I was, doing something too.
Oh, good. Here, let me get the Discord stream pulled up. Do it.
Oh, yeah. There. How's it going tonight?
Pretty good. I'm eating some dinner in the background, so I'll probably not I'll emphasize. I'll try to make sure I don't like have mouth noises on the stream. But basically, I have to issue a couple of corrections from the last stream.
Okay.
Clearly, there is, in fact, platinum medals for all of the stages.
Well, yeah.
All the challenge stages. Yes, we. I don't know if you've mentioned that already, but yes, there are.
I have not, but
all of the music, well, not all of, but like a large majority of the music in this game has been remastered.
Yes. I think I remember like saying like, "Does this music remastered?" And you're like, "I don't know," and it's like I couldn't tell either, but.
I wasn't really sure at first, but listening to them with headphones makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does, and I could sort of tell the quality of them.
It was a very tasteful remaster, I would say.
Well, I mean, it's barely noticeable, but it's just higher quality, you know, sound files, I guess.
Right, and also the mastering is just better.
Yeah.
That said, it reminds me a bit of how Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition did its remastered.
Although that one's more noticeable.
Yeah, considerably more so, but there's certain themes that are a lot more noticeable than others, I think.
I feel like sand is OP, honestly. I might just go with water.
My favorite thing to fight this boss with is Cutter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, I need to go back to the ability rooms, I guess. Alright, we got Mr. Duder here, the most based boss in the game.
All I can tell you is if you want to go for platinums, you're gonna need like 2 or 3 streams on their own just for that.
Which ones? Which ones did you say?
Like, if you want to go for platinums, you're gonna have like 2 or 3 streams.
Oh, I am not doing that. I'm at least going for silver.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. The platinums are difficult. I would say that the one that is most attainable is probably sword. If you want to go for one, that's like the one I would recommend.
Yeah. Also, you're coming in a bit quiet, even though I turned your volume up. I like how Mr. Duder gets red and he has a mustache.
Past 1, 2. Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my microphone got turned on by Windows again. I hate when I do that.
Does it automatically? How does it automatically do that for you?
It's just like sometimes after a Windows update, my microphone volume down to 71.
I hope it doesn't do that for me. It doesn't seem to, at least. Like if you, I guess if anybody can tell, if there's.
Sounds normal to me.
Yeah. I like how the dark matter clone is just Game Boy noises.
So anyway, I played a bit ahead in extra mode. I'm currently at Dangerous Dinner.
Yeah, you're almost to the end there.
Yeah, I'm at the end of Dangerous Dinner, so
We've seen these already.
There.
Yeah, last time I stopped halfway through Raisin Ruins, but I'm thinking about going to at least finishing White Wafers tonight.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, the true arena in this, you don't unlock it after beating X mode. You actually unlock it this time after beating both X mode and Magolor prologue.
But that
the new true arena in this is unlocked with different conditions.
Oh shit!
We
will get to that.
Yeah, it includes the exclusive bosses from Magolor prologue or epilogue. I mean.
Yeah, we will.
You'll have to complete that as well.
Yeah. We will do that. I'm planning on doing that. I wasn't gonna stop here. If I was doing extra mode, I'm gonna do that extra mode too.
Right, and also you're going to have to do the arena in the true arena, right?
I already did the arena last time.
Right. So the true arena is all you'll have left, really.
Yeah. But does it become the true arena?
No, it's just the true arena. It doesn't unlock now until after you finish Magolor Epilogue.
I see.
Because there's some exclusive bosses that they added in that mode, and as far as I know, there is a extremely hard new final boss.
Oh boy.
Or at least a new phase. I think it's like a Magolor Soul extra phase or something.
Oh boy. We will get to that.
Apparently, the hardest boss in Kirby history.
That's saying a lot, actually. Because, I thought, I mean, Sectonia wasn't too bad, I think. Haltman and Nova Soul and Plant Robot was definitely really hard. I needed amiibo healing items for that. I did not complete, Star Allies, extra mode. Or not extra mode, but, True Arena. On that, because holy crap, that final boss there was hard too. I think I lost on the final phase. Does it? I wonder, does it have? Can you answer me this about the true arena final boss there? Does it have a desperation attack when you kill it that can kill you?
Oh, it doesn't. But its entire last phase, you could just consider that hard.
Okay. Because that's what I've gotten out of Kirby, the true arena final bosses.
I'm gonna tell you this. It doesn't matter how many times you fought Magolor. This is going to kick your ass the first time, no matter what.
Oh boy.
You are going to have to do
it's just going to catch you off guard in all the wrong ways.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it at least a couple of times. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about it. So, expect to do the true arena at least a few times. Don't
yeah, I'm not expecting to beat that the first time.
Yeah, the new final boss, the new final boss. It's not really a new boss. It's just a new fate. It's like a whole new second phase for Magolor Soul, basically. As far as I understand it, and it has some ridiculous attacks.
Oh, jeez.
Just stuff that you're like, how even do I, like, it's just, I mean, the only way you'll do it first try is if you cheese it somehow. You know what I mean? If
you like leaf it, maybe.
Like if you use leaf or sand.
Or sand, yeah.
Or maybe if you use stone or something.
Whatever ability gives you invincibility all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a little bit much. And I think that it's cool, actually. I'm glad that they did it.
I'm glad too, yeah. I mean, more content is always great. More challenging Kirby bosses is always great because they are fun if frustrating, but...
Do note that you can, instead of pressing the face button X to drop an ability, you can instantly drop an ability by pressing minus.
Well, I wish I knew that. I don't know why they do that, because it's better to instantly drop. Ah,
I don't know why. I don't know why either. Honestly.
Yeah, extra mode is like, it's killing me a lot more often. I don't know if it's me being careless or just. I mean, it's probably that, but I'm dying a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in the stream where you get to the true arena. But that's not going to be for a few streams, probably, just because, you know...
I mean, this is already kicking my ass with just my low health and stuff.
Yeah, definitely, well, I mean, EX mode is just, like, there's so limited healing items, and it's like, any... You don't really get a break, you know?
Yeah. Grenade is fun to use here. So yeah, I was just talking about earlier about, shit, what was I talking about? I just had a long 5-day stretch of working that I really couldn't stream for.
Makes sense.
I'm off tomorrow, and then, Friday night, I'm gonna have a birthday party stream. We'll play Jackbox and other things like Mario Kart. The new Mario Kart DLC comes out like the day before.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty
we'll play that.
I'll probably hop in and hang out at least for some period of time.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing Smash Bros mods too. I'm working on getting that, but like, so what's weird is that I don't know which mods are doing this, but it's either if I enable too many and then reload the game crashes, and then I can't go back in and turn off the mods. I have to take my SD card out and go to the config file and delete that, and then it resets everything. So that's a tedious process of checking ones, make sure which ones work and don't work. But I'm just trying to figure out which ones crashes the game upon loading. So, because I never used to do that. Because I had to
you could always just do stock Smash if you felt like it.
What's that?
You know, just like stock a game without any mods. Smash is always fun to play in multiplayer regardless. So.
I know, I just like the mods because they're funny, or they're cool, or they add just a little something.
Right. I'm more so just mean if it's crashing the game, that's not going to be good for multiplayer, probably.
Well, no, it crashes the game upon rebooting the game. It doesn't crash. I can't even get into the game because of my mods. So I'm trying to figure out which ones will crash the game and which ones don't.
Yeah, that's a whole process. I had to do that a lot of times. Better SADX development was basically a ton of that, basically.
Yeah.
My method was generally enable 5 mods at a time, and then when it starts crashing, you know, the last 5 mods you added are the ones that did it.
Yeah, but what's really annoying is that in order to really test that, I would have to go in and install turn on one mod at a time, and then reboot the game constantly and have it load and load and load. And I can't do that. I wish there was a better mod manager for it.
Yeah, well, console modding has always been a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
It is. You are kind of shoving a square peg into a round hole by trying to mod any console game, I find. So.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I prefer. Most of the time, I keep my game stock, or if there's mods available for a game, I'll just it'll be like a ROM hack situation where I'll just patch an ISO with the mods that I want instead.
Yeah.
That's what I usually did on the Wii when stuff came out, because I didn't want to have to deal with Revolution and all that shit. So.
Right.
There was some pretty crazy mod pack made, like Brawl Minus. Do you remember those?
I remember Brawl Minus.
Yeah.
A lot of people are nostalgic for Brawl Minus. Shit. Yeah, so I'm just trying to test out what I can and can't use, so that'll take a bit. But I did refresh my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond mod, so now it plays like Platinum.
Did you see that what is it, CTGP Nitro that came out fairly recently?
No, was they update that?
It's a DS, it's the DS, what is it? It's CTGP, but for the DS, right?
You know what I just noticed?
So you have a bunch of, you know, Mario Kart DS levels, or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I just noticed, though? I was just in the water, and I had, instead of my regular water attack underwater without a power, it was the water one. Like, look at this. And I think it's because I'm wearing the Kind mask. Did you not notice that before?
Wait, when you're wearing the kind mask, you're shooting double bubbles?
Yeah, like the water power up. Like
Oh,
the water
that's
cup.
weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know masks could give you benefits.
I guess they could. I mean, it makes sense because Kine, you know, he's better underwater, but you know, it's weird.
That is a bit weird.
I wonder what other masks do other things.
The question is that cosmetic or does it actually boost the damage?
Well, it just acts like if you have the water ability.
Well, the water ability makes it so you can shoot faster.
Yeah, and it's more power. Well, the water ability one is also more powerful and shoots in a farther range too.
So my question is the kind version of that the same as the water ability exactly, or is it just?
I think so. It looks the same.
Yeah, that is definitely the same. Oh wow, that's weird. That's cool. What happens if you have the water ability and the kind mask?
I don't know. I had it before. I just had it like not too long ago.
I guess I didn't do anything then.
Probably not.
That's interesting. I mean, CTGP Nitro has been out for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's been making rounds recently.
It's the Mario Kart DS one of the courses, right?
Yeah, it has it's just I don't know, for some reason it's been making rounds on Twitter. It came out last year in like February, so I don't know why people are talking about it all of a sudden. But it's been making rounds, so.
But the reason I probably wouldn't get into it is because snaking is the meta, and it's like that's boring and also hard.
Well, I don't even know about playing online. I just think it's interesting that there's 62 extra levels.
Oh, that's true. I'm sure there's a way to play it online, but
yeah, you have to like do some silly bullshit to like make a connection for your DS to use.
Yeah.
Annoying. I actually have a device in my room that I haven't plugged in, but I actually have it set up that can take my Wi-Fi connection from my router, my WPA2 one, and can relay out whatever kind of Wi-Fi connection I want.
Huh.
And it just plugs straight into a wall. It's like a Crystal View something or other. It's like a tiny little Wi-Fi repeater.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
But you can configure it to do whatever you want with that. So I can set it up to Mac filter only allow my Nintendo DS to connect, and then also set up like randomly generated like Wi-Fi password and SSID that's not being broadcast to. So basically, like I can create a hidden Wi-Fi network for DS games, but that's a fair bit of work to do something that I'm not going to do very often.
Right.
So. I'll be right back. I have to get rid of some garbage.
Okay. This is a very relaxing song. Suddenly boss! For boss time! Dark Cable Blade. Ow. Probably should have expected that. Oh shit, chip damage is a thing. Let's pick up Cutter. Why not? Why? Oh, I have to redo this whole freaking room. Pocket sand. There we go. Can I hold that? Yeah, I can. I remember I could. Okay, I've already collected it. That's good. I'm gonna die again. Watch me. Okay, there we go. Banana! Yes! Ooh, banana! Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong! Let me get spear. We're going spear fishing. Ah. There's no food. I'm gonna use that.
Time for me to put my Switch back in the Switch dock. As
Yay.
in my case earlier. Oh, I'm back.
Hello. I am just... The kind mask just is funny. I don't know why it's just funny looking. It entertains me by just gazing upon its face.
Its existence is entertainment.
Yes.
I'll be right back again. Grab some. Alright, I'm back again. What's up?
Not much. I think I also noticed that the items, like the boot and like, Rainbow Tuba of Death and Destruction, I think they don't last as long as they do on regular mode. I think they go out faster.
Is that so?
It's something I'm noticing again. It would make sense, I guess, if that's one way they want it to be harder. The frickin' eels. Eels. Go, 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 go! Let him go, probably. Eat. Eat nothing and then let me get through. Ah! Almost got eaten. Go. Yay! Level complete. Yay! Pop. Oh, I forgot Kirby could do the triple spear attack. That's it. I forgot moves. Kirby in the Forgore land.
The Forgoren.
Forgoren land. The Forbidden land.
The Forbidden land of Kirby. Maybe we're taking this joke to its logical conclusion.
Maybe. Are there spikes coming from the ceiling before? I think this is hammer. Yeah. And I've probably been over this in the last SpongeBob stream, but I was telling everybody what the plans are for games coming up in the next maybe few months or so. What's that?
What's the plan?
Well, is going to be finishing this game, which may take maybe 2 or 3 more streams. Maybe tonight we can crank out extra mode to at least maybe Egg Engines or Dangerous Dinner for if I'm really feeling it, like Shulk. And then obviously I'll be doing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom for like maybe 2 more streams, and then we'll be doing the Cosmic Shake blind. I'll have to go buy that. Although I don't know if I want to get it on PC or PS5. Probably PC.
Realistically, PC has more longevity. So I generally go with PC if it's available.
Yeah. I just don't know how that'd be on my CPU streaming and having the game up, so we'll stress test it at some point.
Right.
I want to make sure I didn't miss a gear. I don't think I did. Ow. I lost my hammer. Yeah, but then after Kirby is done, which I think will be done before all the SpongeBob stuff will be, we will start Subspace Intense mode for the 150 followers. Also have a new goal up, too. I might change this depending on what I think about something, but this is just kind of like a placeholder type thing for now.
What is the current goal on that? I'm not looking at the computer screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say here. It's a Super Nintendo marathon, so I'll be playing like Super Mario World, maybe Link to the Past. So definitely we'll probably do another Super Metroid run. Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, maybe something else too if I'm thinking about it. Probably not Earthbound. Like I'd love to do Earthbound, but that game would take forever, and it's not very interesting gameplay wise to watch. Unless like you really know everything about Earthbound, which I know a lot about Earthbound, but like I'm not an expert like a lot of other people are.
It's not my favorite game in the world. It's like it's
Yeah.
one of those games for me that I'm like, more people are hyped about that than a lot of other things, but for me it's just like, well, this is
I think Earthbound's a
video game.
Earthbound's a fantastic RPG, I think.
It's just a good JRPG.
Yeah. But it's definitely not, it's a very fun game to play, not really fun to watch. Unless you like reacting to the dialogue maybe, but I've seen the dialogue so many times. He's right on top of me. Ah! He won't get off.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm currently applying a piece of tape to my left Joy-Con. Because left Joy-Con is like way too loose.
Really?
Like bothering me, so I figured I'd just do the tape trick.
Where do you apply the tape?
You know the 4 lights on the inside of the Joy-Con?
Yeah.
If you cut a piece of like Scotch tape that's exactly that length, and you put it around the Joy-Con rail from the inside edges of the left side of the rail all the way to the other side. On the actual Joy-Con, like over the lights or whatever, it makes your Joy-Con a little tighter.
Did not know that.
It is
because I haven't needed to mess with that.
Yeah, I have only one set of Joy-Con, so I'm just kind of trying to make these ones last without having, because they haven't started drifting yet. It's just loose. That's all, you know.
I think it's the first one I need to go down to get the gear. We'll try. can never remember which one of the 3 pathways gives you the gear, but I think it's this one.
Well, it's like the same thing as like the super mini game from WarioWare.
Yeah, well I gotta kill myself because I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, so we'll be doing Subspace, Intense Mode, and then like some other miscellaneous Smash Bros stuff. Oh, I almost forgot, I also have a room tour on there for 175 followers. And I'm gonna be I think on the weekend of March 25th, I'm gonna be moving back into my old room. I don't know if I shared the story on the stream on how I ended up in the room I am currently in right now in my house. Do you remember me telling people about it or not?
Don't recall the story myself, so I probably
okay. Yeah, I was probably just tell it again. So when I was a kid, this room I'm in, like in like the exact way I'm facing, there used to be our family. We used to have like a old Dell desktop, like you know, like mid 2000s Dell desktop, with like Windows XP on it and stuff. There's like a whole like little like you know computer shelf for it with a pull out you know thing for a keyboard and all that junk. But there also used to be a futon in here, so we kind of doubled it as like somewhat of a storage / guest room. You know those kinds of rooms. Yeah, so I as a kid I used to like hate like the wind at night and like some rain stuff, so I would come in here and I'd feel a lot better at night. And I also like I guess I like the comfort of the futon for some reason too. So I slept on that more than my old room, so my parents are just like, why don't we just move all your stuff in here? Because we're gonna get rid of the Dell desktop anyway, because we all have iPads now.
Right.
So no, I do not have an iPad anymore, and I have not for about 10 years.
Uses those anymore anyway.
A lot of people actually.
mostly boomers, I would imagine.
That and art. I know some artists do, but I know sometimes they just get their own like PCs and stuff for that too. Yeah. But yeah, so I moved my stuff in here. We kind of worked some stuff around. I got a new bed years ago. But anyway, the problem with my with this room right now is that, well, one, it's too small for all my junk. And two, it might be all my consoles and my PC and stuff now, but it gets really hot in here on days where it's really not supposed to. Like, you know, on like summer days, sure, it's probably gonna get hot, like most rooms will be. But even on winter days when like the sun is out and it's still really cold, but the sun is still like shining on the house, it gets ungodly hot in here. And it's like it gets like sickeningly hot. Like I felt like sick a couple times.
I see.
So my mom's like, we need to move you out of this room soon, and like my brother moved out of the house, so he's not here anymore. So he took my old room, so I'm gonna move back into my old room technically. It's confusing. It really is. Like we moved like 3 rooms on this side of the house like 3 times.
I've never once changed room in my life aside from when we moved. So.
Well, yeah, like unless you have to move, I don't really think most people would change the rooms they slept in their house.
Yeah. For me, it's always been pretty stable and consistent.
Yeah, it's just I was a weird kid. I still am weird. But.
Well, being weird's okay.
Yeah, it is. Ah! I hate these guys. Bro, I thought he was gonna come through the water and get me. It's like, bro, stay in your lane. Stay in your designated area of the water. Fish thinks he's gonna be on dry land. I don't know. Something about that's funny to me. It's like if a bird grabbed you from it flying through the air and just smacked the shit out of you. But yeah, but once I get everything set up in my room, I will do a room tour once we hit 175 followers.
Geez, that's depending on how quickly you gain those followers, that could be a.
Well, I don't think it's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks. I mean, I would like it to happen in the next 2 weeks, if you know, in all honesty. But like,
cool.
realistically, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It would be cool though.
I mean, pretty nice. Anyone watching on YouTube or wherever you see this, people pirate Twitch streams. How do you pirate a Twitch stream?
In a manner of speaking, isn't using an ad blocker kind of pirating Twitch streams?
I guess so. Pirate everything.
Linus of Linus Tech Tips would certainly seem to think so. Not that there's anything wrong with Linus. I like Linus.
No, Linus. Linus Gaming. It just reminds me of that picture of Mio. But it's like that in-game screenshot of her from Xenoblade 3, but it just has her on the Linus Tech Tips background. Have you seen that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's been around a bit. Lately, I've been speaking of. I guess I mean, I'm gonna tangent about my things, but we'll get back to that later. The one image I keep thinking of it, and you're surprise, surprise, it's a SpongeBob image. You know, who would have thought? It's making me laugh my ass off.
We really do need to come up with a different kind of reward tier.
I know.
You just give them out for free, buddy. You don't need incentives.
I know. I'm just thinking about something to be a bit more engaging, but I'm trying to think of something. I don't know what it could really do though.
It's kind of tough to come up with good uses for those things.
I could come up with a quote for YouTube poops. Like, there's only like a few YouTube poops I've memorized, but like, I don't think that's very interesting either. Cause like the only one I really know word for word is like, shit, what's that one? It's like one of the first like YouTube poop. Well, not one of the first YouTube poops, but like first like really popular one. And it was a SpongeBob one. Let me see what it is. I think it's called "The Sky Had a The Sky Had a Ouija" or something.
The Sky Had a Ouija. I
Yeah.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's from Hurricoaster. It's like 13 years ago, but it has like 18 million views. But it's like just to give an example, it's like SpongeBob, you know, has a cereal stuff like that, but then it turns into a bomb and says, "You will die," like, yeah, Ganon. And then like, instead of the anchor coming through, it's a very poorly edited Ouija on top of the anchor. And then like SpongeBob's like, "Squidward, my Sky had a Pokemon from my cereal box." And then so then Squidward's like,
really
"That's
funny is if you were to take this out of context and try to explain this to like a normie,
I know.
like how fucking impossible would that be?
I know. I like explaining things like I know everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Me too, I feel you.
Yeah. But anyway, so Squidward goes, "That's not a Pokemon, that's a gay Luigi." Okay. One of my favorite parts is, you know, it's like, "No, Squidward, our hands are clean," and then so it plays out like normal, but instead of, SpongeBob and Patrick's hands having nothing on them, it has like a grenade, a knife, and a gun. Look at all the Waddle Dees. Die. No, they're going to Waddle Dees. What are you doing? Stop! No, you're rocking into a parked car. Oh no. They're all dead. I murdered them. How sad.
I mean, let's be real here. They did walk right into your fists.
They fell on my knife.
I was holding this knife here on the ground, and somebody tripped and fell on it.
But yeah, like,
not tripped and fallen on my knife.
So yeah, I guess back on the topic of what I'm doing next for streams. So we got Subspace, we're in SpongeBob. I wonder if like Brawl skin mods are a thing. I mean, I'm sure they are. It's like, what if you could play?
But
yeah,
you need a physical Brawl disc and.
Yeah, I do have a physical. I'm gonna be playing a physical Brawl disc.
Yeah, it'd be. There's a whole process involved with that.
Yeah.
I haven't really experimented too much with it on my.
I just wonder if it's compatible with Subspace, because that'd be cool. I doubt it.
Sure. A lot of things aren't compatible with Subspace. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I think it'd be better to have just a skin mod, because it's just you just take the characters or something like that. But anyway, I'll be doing Subspace. I wanted to do Pikmin 2 soon because Pikmin 4 comes out in July, and then because I want to do Pikmin 3 not too long after as well. And I think Pikmin 2 will be a whole thing and a half, because that game is pretty long in terms of Pikmin standards. So we'll do that, and then apparently it's a ROM hack, or not like a ROM hack. Well, in a sense it is a ROM hack, but it's not technically called that, I guess you could say. But there's a hack for Pikmin 3 Deluxe on Switch that adds a lot of more challenge to the game, and also adds white and purple Pikmin back into the story mode, which is pretty neat. I don't think I'll be playing that, but I just think it's a cool thing that I might try.
How different is Deluxe from the Wii U version anyway?
So, Deluxe actually has levels of difficulty you can choose from for a start.
Much better.
You have normal, casual, or I don't know if it's called casual mode or like easy mode, but like it just, you know, lowers the difficulty of like enemies and stuff. I think it makes the days longer too, but I'm not 100% sure. Normal mode's normal mode, but then you have new ultra spicy mode, which has a few caveats, you know, making enemies harder. I think the days might go by faster, but don't quote me on that. I haven't checked it in a while. But the biggest thing that it does is that it limits the amount of Pikmin on field to 60 instead of 100. So you really have to strategize more and like plan out some things, because you're not going to have access to the amount of Pikmin that you would normally have.
Yeah, that does sound extra spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the tape trick worked.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The other thing, 3 Deluxe has it. Well, it includes because Pikmin 3 actually had DLC for mission mode maps, and all those come included with the Switch version, which is good because the mission mode is actually really fun. It's really hard to get all perfect ranks for it though, too, because those have platinum medals like this game does, and those are really hard to get. It's all timed and stuff.
Right.
I mean, all you have to do is get all the fruit in the stage. It doesn't matter how much time you have left, you just have to do it before the time ends, but like the timing is so strict, I feel. On it. It's like you have to be absolutely perfect on your what you get accomplished.
Yeah, the tape trick worked, but one thing's for sure, you have to be pretty precise.
Yeah.
It requires you to get the tape really under the lip, you know?
Right.
Of the Joy-Con, because you know how the Joy-Con are like that.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is I don't use my Joy-Con that much, so it's weird to me that they're even loose, but I guess maybe it's just like... I don't know, I really don't know why they do it.
That's really weird.
But, I mean, I guess my Switch is like 2 years old now, and I've never bought new Joy-Con, so...
Yeah. 3 Deluxe also adds more story content in the form of Olimar's... Like, it kind of has like a prologue thing, or like just something that happens before the events of the game with Olimar, and also an epilogue with Olimar. So there's like kind of like story-based missions added to it, which are actually pretty substantial, and they're kind of fun. You control Olimar and Louis.
Right.
So that's pretty fun. I like that. It adds a bit more substance to the story, because the story mode is actually really short. But yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is really great, and what's great about it is that I just love that they kept the, I mean, it's not as good as the Wii pointer controls, because you have to keep resetting the thing, because the Wii, it doesn't have, like, the Wii's adaptive, calibration. Right. I think I needed... Ooh, did I need Spear? Hold on.
Could you play the Pikmin 3 on the Wii U without using with a Wii remote and
Yes, that's how I played it.
Yeah, that's how I like it. That's how I like Pikmin. If I'm gonna play Pikmin, I'm not like
Yeah,
super big into Pikmin. Though.
Like I like the GameCube version of 2. I haven't played the GameCube version on 1. Like I can go back and play the GameCube version of 2, but I think the Wii version gives you a bit more added range of Pikmin throwing, so that's why I like it. But yeah, they kept it for the Joy-Cons in Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which I appreciate.
Yeah, so if your Joy-Con ever seem loose to you, I guess the tape trick works.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Who would be, hey, that's who I thought it would be. Hello.
What's up, buddy?
You're...
We're into the Three Musketeers together, huh?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Nobody calls us that. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just talking about how I am applying tape to the rails of my Joy-Con because they are really loose.
Okay.
And it was annoying me.
See, I'm pretty sure we've all seen that article about the Wii U by now.
Yeah.
And all I have to say is, I feel like this. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
I mean,
I have a story about that basically.
Well, one thing I was gonna say before you get into that is that it just was, to me, that just confirms the Wii U is just destined to die even before we knew it was dead. You know, it's like holy shit, physically and like metaphorically and physically, it was meant to die.
Yeah, I have an interesting story about the Wii U stuff. I actually did like some proper independent research, like with like sources and shit, like in a private document that I have sitting on my computer, trying to figure out exactly the situation with the Wii U stuff. I also did like a research on eMMC memory and things like that because I was curious to see what the situation is here. Because what happened was I was on, this is anecdotal obviously, but I've been browsing the Wii U subreddit and the Wii U hack subreddit probably on and off for like the past like 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. And there was just all of a sudden, like around, I would say September last year, just an influx of people complaining about their Wii U's just being dead, you know? And I just thought it was weird, so I started looking into it, and apparently it's been happening on and off for years, actually, where people will just have their Wii U die for seemingly no reason.
Actually, let me go up here.
I just think that's really unfortunate. But yeah, I did this research. It's not really useful because somebody else clearly has already done the same thing I did then, which is why these articles are floating around now. But man, that's rough. It sucks. I do have some conclusions that I don't think were posted anywhere else though. The biggest one is that whether or not your Wii U is at risk is entirely dependent on whether or not your Wii U has Hynix-based or Hynix brand NAND flash. It seems like the Hynix stuff is what's actually failing right now. And
well, what's
the other two that you could get are Samsung or Toshiba. Samsung is actually supposedly even worse. But
are you talking about like a hard drive or?
It's the NAND flash on the Wii U's.
Oh yeah. So what determines how they come with that?
Age, and then also like just basically how old your Wii U is. The earliest Wii U's I think used Samsung flash, but some of them were good, but there was like a couple bad batches basically.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Smash 4 came out and a bunch of people were complaining that their Wii U's were bricked?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the one where they experienced weird things with the models.
Yeah, there was like bad Samsung flash that was to blame for that problem. So yeah, if you ever were curious, that was what it was. It was a bad Samsung flash. It wasn't that the Samsung flash is bad. It's not like if you have Samsung flash and it's working.
No, it's just faulty. Yeah,
it was just
stuff.
like a bad. It was a bad batch of NAND chips basically. Which Samsung is known for producing bad stuff sometimes randomly. So that's
I know that because that's a problem at work.
Right. So, after that, Nintendo primarily switched to Hynix, which is a different brand. And a lot of the ones that are failing are Hynix brand. I don't know if that's causal. It's probably correlative, if anything. You know. So. But the biggest thing that I think, my research did prove, at least for me, I think that the biggest difference is whether or not you keep your Wii U plugged in.
So if it's not plugged in, it has a higher risk of that.
Yeah, basically the probable cause for these bricks is not actually the NAND flash failing, but rather the NAND flash of your Wii U gets what's the word? It's basically the Wii U's NAND flash is the same technology that SD cards are based on, right?
Okay.
But at the time, which was like, you know, we're talking like 2011, 2012 is when the Wii U like production specs were created. The 32 gigabytes of NAND flash, or eMMC, I guess in this case, was pretty expensive and was an emergent technology still. Like, so basically, what we have here is all these Wii U's are to a spec that was formed during an emergent technology that it's using, right?
Yeah.
And so because of this, there's just a higher probability of poor quality, you know, poor quality NAND chips is what it is.
I see.
And the result of this emergent technology being used also is that it's basically high density. It's a early high density 32 gigabyte NAND flash chips. And these high density eMMC has a problem where if it's left unpowered for extended periods of time, it's not vulnerable to failure, but what it is vulnerable to is data integrity violations. So what essentially that means is like bits getting flipped here and there. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So if too many bits get flipped, that changes a byte. Now obviously there's a little bit of error correction in Nintendo's operating system, but for the most part, no.
Yeah.
The Wii U is a heavily encrypted walled garden. Okay.
Right.
So if you flip the bits and then try to decrypt it, you are going to get decrypted garbage. And so what happens is the Wii U it tries to decrypt its data. It's like, all right, well, you know, the thing is the 160.103 error can actually happen when reading anything from the NAND. So you could install a game and it could become corrupted, and it would give you that same error code. The reality is what's causing people's Wii U's to brick is critical system infrastructure, like the iOS U kernel and a whole bunch of other things that the Wii U needs to boot. All that stuff, something in there is getting corrupted, right? So your Wii U is decrypting that into garbage, and so it'll crash. The sad thing is that the Wii U's NAND flash hasn't actually failed, though. It's just it was left unpowered for so long that the data degraded, right?
Yeah. But
so if you were to have a backup of your NAND and a conceivable way to flash it to the system, you could just do that and it would just work again. You wouldn't even need to change the NAND chip.
But this is all happening if you say you put your Wii U in storage and you have it unplugged and not in.
Yeah, that's like the majority of cases where I've heard of this happening. Almost all of them, in fact, have been situations where people left their Wii U unplugged for an extended period of time. Not just not used, but unplugged fully.
Okay.
So that's like probably the most important thing. So if you want to be extra sure, your Wii U is safe, my suggestion is to make sure that the Wii U has the gamepad quick menu enabled.
Yes.
Because the Wii U will turn itself on every so often to update the gamepad quick menu.
Okay.
And when it does that, it'll power up the eMMC. You don't have to worry about the eMMC not getting powered, basically. So that's like one of the easiest ways. Other things you can do, obviously if you had all of the friends stuff enabled, it'll phone home to Nintendo about that stuff every so often. Things like that. It does a whole bunch of different operations, but basically when it's turned off, it's actually just in a low power standby mode, right?
Right.
So it'll occasionally turn itself on. You might notice your Wii U's light turns yellow once in a while. That's what it is, basically. So if your Wii U does that, then you're probably in great shape because it means your Wii U is just doing its thing,
Yep. Okay, good. That's good. I mean, it's not as dire. I think it's not as dire as the articles and people are making it out to be then, but it's still a concern.
Well, what really sucks is there's probably a lot of people who just are collectors who have a bunch of have multiple Wii U's just sitting on a shelf in a box that have never been opened.
Right.
Those consoles can be dead. out of the box, dead, brand new, you know?
Right.
And or people who are like people on like eBay, somebody could be like, ah, yeah, I've had this Wii U sitting on a shelf for years. It worked the last time I tried it. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. Send it to someone. You buy a brand new Wii U off of like not even necessarily brand new, but like a used one off of eBay. Boom, it's dead on arrival. You know, it's like.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's bad for longevity of the system. And for the record, we don't know if these Hynix chips are going to have more problems as time goes on.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
it's concerning for sure.
Yeah. So I was gonna do the ability challenger. Hopefully, maybe if I do good enough, maybe we'll get a platinum.
I did make the joke earlier today where it's like this is probably Nintendo's really roundabout way of making sure that the Wii U gets played.
Right.
It's how they get rid of evidence.
Well, I'm
not getting a platinum.
There is a let me go download the. I'm actually curious. There's a homebrew somebody wrote that lets you check what brand your NAND flash is. There are 3 brands that your Wii U's NAND flash can be. It can be early generation Wii U's used Samsung and Hynix, like some mix of that, right?
Yeah.
Mid-gen Wii U's were pretty much all Hynix, and then late gen, which is like Twilight Princess HD and newer production consoles.
Oh, I see.
Those ones tended to use some mix of Hynix and Toshiba, actually. And Toshiba, as far as I know, almost none of these these like supposedly random 0106, 0103 or whatever, or 160, 0103 errors have been Toshiba brand NAND flash, when people checked, at least. Obviously, this is like pretty anecdotal and like a limited data set, right?
Right.
But that seems to be the case. So if you have a late gen Wii U, like one that came out, you know, post
2015 maybe.
Yeah, like that, but just sometime around the time. If you got a Wii U around or after the time Twilight Princess HD came out,
that was 2016.
Yeah, you're in pretty good shape, probably.
Yeah, gosh. I think I got mine in 2012.
I got mine
like Christmas.
2013.
I got mine in. Here's what was interesting: is the late gen Wii U's Nintendo, like around Breath of the Wild's launch, a little bit before too. Nintendo was selling refurbished Wii U's on the eBay store for cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Only the Wii U's they were selling were actually just brand new Wii U's that they had lots of extra stock of.
Oh, I see. So it's like a GameStop. It's like something GameStop does. Oh, okay. I mean, I can platinum, but that's all right.
So, well, it's actually the opposite of what GameStop does. Nintendo was selling new consoles as refurbished.
Oh, they're selling refurbished. Okay.
Yeah, GameStop does the opposite. They like to sell refurbished as new because they're assholes. So Nintendo was doing the opposite. Yeah, Nintendo was doing the opposite. They were selling brand new consoles, literally 100% new consoles that have never been touched, in refurbished console boxes.
So generosity? I don't know.
I don't know if I would call it that. I think I would call it.
They probably had like 12 warehouses full of Wii U's, and they were just like, shit, might as well get rid of them.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
And they can't do what they did with how they made Donkey Kong by repurposing those old Radar Scope arcade machines to be Donkey Kong ones.
So I heard about this, and I was kind of curious. First of all, I was curious if this was true, and I wanted to see. So, and then I just kind of wanted to get a Wii U, because I was like, well, the Wii U has been modded for a while. I could probably, you know, throw a hard drive into it or next to it or whatever, and just slap some games on there, have something to do that's extra. Because, you know, at this point, it was already 2017, and I had been off of the Nintendo train for a little bit. I was mostly focused on the 3DS. So, yeah, I picked up one of these refurbished Wii U's. Thing arrived. I actually verified that it was new, and the way I did that is I modded the console right out of the box and dumped the NAND. And if the Wii U was used, chances are somebody would have downloaded a game or anything onto the NAND before. And when you dump the NAND on a Wii U, when you delete something off of the Wii U's NAND, it doesn't actually delete it; it just marks it as deleted, right? Like most storage mediums, it just marks this as free space. My Wii U had all zeros in all the free space. So when I compressed my NAND backup, it compressed down from 30 30.3 gigabytes,
Yeah.
all the way down to 1.7 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
Holy
So, yeah, it was definitely a brand new unit. So they literally were selling brand new consoles as refurbished, and that's pretty weird.
I mean, you gotta get rid of the extra socks somehow.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean,
So yeah, I bought mine in 2017, so that was
how many units total throughout its lifespan did that thing even sell? Like 13 million?
They're at 13 million.
Yikes.
yeah, something like that.
It's worse than the GameCube.
Well, what was the GameCube?
I think it's somewhere a little more than that.
15 or 18, something like that.
You know, and the sad thing is the Wii U won't even be remembered as this cult classic that you missed out on.
Nope. Because most of all the games got ported.
You'll just
There
be
is
remembered
still
as
Hey, now there is a couple of games, okay?
Well, Xenoblade X.
So
Xenoblade
far-
X.
There's 3 games that I can think of that haven't gotten Switch ports that are the best on the Wii U, okay?
Xenoblade X.
Xenoblade X is one of them, yes, and that game is
And Kirby
fine.
Canvas.
Although I was watching.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Yeah.
And there's one more. Yoshi's
Interstellar
Woolly
Land?
World.
Oh, okay.
Woolly
Even though
World
it's
has
on
not
3
gotten it got a 3DS port, but the
3DS port.
3DS port is just worse. It's just a worse game.
It's worse graphically, obviously, but
It's just, yeah, it's just straight up worse, so it's better to play the Wii U version. So that's like one more, kind of.
let's go
What
play
else
some
is
mini
there?
games.
Captain
Is it-
Toad on Wii U has some exclusive levels, which are just
Yeah, because it's
something.
3D World, because the port on Switch just has Mario Odyssey levels. I don't think they have the 3D World ones. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
Whoa, Leongar mask. Hello.
And of
Oh,
course
oh,
it has
hey,
the
spoilers.
it has the jeez. And it also has the Zelda.
I'm wearing
remakes,
this mask.
obviously.
I'm wearing
oh my
this
god,
mask.
Mr. Duder!
Mr. Duder.
Duder
Base
EX.
Mr. Base Mr. Duder. Alright, let's do Samurai Kirby too, because I haven't done this in a
Why
bit.
does it look like a Cuphead boss?
On Xenoblade, the topic of Xenoblade X real quick. I was watching this one video where this guy plays all the Xenoblade Chronicles games and, talks about them. And it's a really good video. Everyone should go watch it. I should probably link it in my Discord. But he plays X and he emulates it for obvious reasons because it's at 1080, 60 FPS and it's just like, oh, why does this look so beautiful? I want to play it.
Yeah, that's a good way to play that game. Probably. I need to get a better computer at some point.
I think I need to get a new processor before I do that. But I know I can run it. Oh, well, I did really shitty today. Holy crap. I only got 15. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kirby.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Galactica Knight.
I'm sure we won't see him at any point soon.
Yeah, he's totally gonna not show up.
I think
So
that there is a bit of brilliant irony also. Nintendo just like pulled the servers for Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon because they're afraid that people were going to use hacks to remotely brick people's Wii U's. But as it turns out, you might have your Wii U bricked without doing anything.
Yeah, there's so many ways to get your Wii U brick. Alright, so let's do Kirby on the Draw. Which was a touchscreen game on Superstar Ultra. So let's see how this.
This is actually
goes.
really fun. Oh, don't use the stick control. Use the
Oh
motion
shit!
control.
I might be able to change that.
Yeah,
No.
use 100% use the motion controls. It's way better.
Lately, I've been playing Metroid Prime, and
It's great.
I just got the Ice Beam.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh wow. This is
How far would you say I am, Proto?
probably halfway.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I haven't picked up the remaster yet.
Wait, how do I
Probably-
reload?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the remaster.
Oh, X,
Maybe
okay.
I will. Maybe I will like later on down the line if I see a copy of it like used or something. But it's just
good luck. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. It's really not one of those ones that's like a priority for me. You know, I've always been more of a 2D Metroid guy, not a 3D Metroid guy. Not that there's anything
Prime
wrong
is
with
great
Yeah.
though.
yeah.
I will admit that I am more of a 2D Metroid guy myself too.
Prime plays like a 2D Metroid game in 3D in all the best ways possible. Like I mean, it's harder to get around and stuff like that, obviously, because there's so many a lot more
Honestly,
different
one of the
perspectives.
things
But
that The thing that I miss the most about 2D Metroid in Prime is like the rampant mobility you get in 2D
Oh yeah,
Metroid.
the movement is
yeah.
definitely different, but you know,
It's something you get used to.
yeah, I think just the exploration of the world is a lot better because of the perspective and stuff. Fish gun.
I will admit that this is more of a me problem. This is more of a me problem, but like, I swear I'm spending like at least 75% of my time in Prime looking at the map.
I mean, the first couple times around, you're not gonna know or be familiar with all these locations. I've just a sad sap who's played this game so many times.
I mean, hey, that's me with what game have I played to death? Well,
Like if you saw my if you saw my stream of Metroid Prime, which you did, you know that like I very much comfortably got through that game 100%. It was because I knew where everything was without looking at the guide.
By the way, Proto, just to help you with this minigame, there is a button on the controller that recenters the cursor.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know.
and I'm having a fun time with Metroid.
It's still a great time. I think it's one of the best 3D shooters ever.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would pick it up if I hadn't already played it so many damn times.
And then you have me.
You know.
Like, I appreciate the lock-on being there, because if it wasn't, this would be hell.
I don't think it'd be that bad. People found a way to...
Let me tell you, I played Prime Hack on computers, which is like mouse and keyboard controls, and you don't need lock-on at all. So, I mean, you do for certain things still, like scanning. Obviously, you can't. You have to like lock onto things.
I mean, that's
scan,
locking on the game. Yeah.
That's like the whole thing, right?
I mean, that's a given.
But playing with a mouse and keyboard, the scan, the lock on becomes much less essential. That's for sure. It's kind of fun to try to fight bosses without it. Actually, when I did that.
No! God, these guys are fast. The fuck?
Anyway, I'm gonna have to dip out in about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, we got something to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably dip out too, because I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'll still be here. Probably do white wafers, but that might be it.
I have, let me think here. I'm not sure how late I'll be up, but I mean, maybe by the time I'm done with what I have to do, I'll be back. I'm not sure before then.
We'll see.
see.
Well, there's a Magaloon thing on there.
Either way, yeah, I still got 5 more minutes though, so. Basically, yeah, basically that's that whole Wii U situation is pretty weird. It just sucks that I wasn't able to actually like the problem. The reason I did all that research, I never published it anywhere, and the reason why is because it was inconclusive. Is basically the situation. Yeah. I couldn't come up with a definitive conclusion about what the actual problem is sourced from, but the best conclusion I came up with is mostly based on all the anecdotal evidence that I collected. Is that it is just failing eMMC due to, not failing, but like data integrity violations as a result of unpowered eMMC, essentially. For the record, this is a thing that you might notice. You might have like a really old. Have you ever like opened up a really old SD card for like a camera or something?
Yeah.
And like looked at like most of your pictures are fine, but then occasionally a couple of the JPEGs will just be like completely destroyed. Like you'll try to open it, it'll just be like all random colors and shit. That's because JPEGs are not sensitive to data integrity violations, so they can still be opened if they're corrupted. However, if they're corrupted, sometimes it'll mess with things like the color space or whatever, right?
I like that.
This is the same thing, effectively.
I like that image of the Waddle Dee with the gun, the way he points at you. He's like, hey bro, I know I got that thing on me.
Kirby with the gun is just such an iconic image.
Yeah, he win. Have you seen Fish with a gun?
How can we make this little portable black hole even more threatening? Oh yeah, just give him a pistol.
I mean, that's what they did.
Have you seen the old Kirby's Adventure? Have you seen the old Kirby's Adventure artwork where it's just Kirby just holding a straight fucking revolver?
Yep.
I don't know why, but that image just cracks me up every time.
Kirby got the AK.
Oh damn, he packing heat.
Oh, hello.
Oh
Morpho.
wait, well, spoilers.
Not really anymore.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Wow, I got Magalore.
Hello, Magalore.
Did I win? Wow. So what do I?
Oh
what do you-
yeah, I guess I should have. I think I mentioned this on stream before, but Wii U discs are also a problem. But I think I probably mentioned this around the time I was actually doing the research, because that was a more definitive conclusion. Wii U discs need to be stored in a temperature-controlled environment. If you do not store your Wii U game, if you ever have to get a storage locker to put your shit away, don't put your Wii U discs in a storage locker, because they will not work afterwards. They are extremely sensitive to temperature change and to moisture.
God damn.
Yeah.
The Wii U is just fucking cursed, isn't it?
It's a pretty cursed Nintendo system, yeah. I still love it though. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, me too.
I love it.
I mean, it's good for homebrewing right now. I mean,
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you for showing me the way.
Yeah, man. I love the thing. I love playing GameCube games on it, especially. It's like when because you can. I haven't taught you how to do this, Blue Hunter, but there's a program you can download. I think it's called I think it's literally like Uwu VC or something stupid like that.
God
but
damn it.
basically, it's a program that allows you to create virtual console injects, and you can create Nintendo virtual console injects to inject GameCube games and play them with the Wii U gamepad controls.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need to get a bigger memory stick for that shit. So.
Yeah, I recommend buying you could buy a portable hard drive with and get it on eBay or not on eBay but on Amazon. You can find
I get one at my store.
Yeah, or Y power cables.
You need Y power cables because I have one just for my hard drive to put X on, and that one needs Y cables.
Yeah, I recommend doing that anyway, just because using the Wii U's NAND storage seems to be a little bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah, and only 30. I mean, 32 gigs also wasn't very appealing either.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's good enough for the GBA games.
Yeah, I more so just mean if you're gonna. My setup was, for the record, for me, I've literally never installed anything to the Wii U system memory. Just because I thought it would be smart to not bother with that. I may at some point move over the data packs for Xenoblade X to the NAND though, because I think that makes it load faster, right?
Does it?
The data packs for Xenoblade X.
So you moved them to the system memory, you said?
Yeah, I might move them to the system memory at some point. I
them
installed. Yeah. I have them installed, but they're installed to the hard drive, and I don't know if that'll actually speed up the load times at all.
Yeah.
So I might move them off to the system memory at some point. But
yeah.
So far, I've avoided using the Wii U's NAND flash entirely, just because. I kind of knew going in that the Wii U is I'm just gonna use this 1 terabyte drive I bought for it. But literally, it's interesting to me. I guess I never mentioned it. I used to help work on the app that was used for a little amiibo flash cart called Amico, or later on they became known as N2 Elites. But basically, it's this little disc that simulates an amiibo, right?
Yeah.
I worked on a database of all of the IDs that are used for amiibo, and that database is now used by Amiibo API, which is used by a bunch of homebrew. But basically for a while, I made a quick buck off of the people who were doing the N2 Elite because they needed somebody to maintain a database, and I was like, I will do this because I was on GBA temp and I was already doing it anyway, and they offered, so I was like, oh, okay, sure. So basically, I actually paid for my whole Wii U with that. Kind of a weird situation, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really funny is I'm pretty sure some of the people from the N2 Elite team, or whatever, were actually the same people who later on went to be part of that Team Executor shit that got arrested.
Oh.
Wait,
oops.
what?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wait, hold on. I
No, that lines up pretty good, actually.
Elaborate. give me like the quick rundown.
The rundown is the Switch got hacked at some point with like mod chips, right?
Yeah.
And there's this company that in order to use the mod chips you have to buy a license, right? Team Executors, like, you know, SXOS or whatever the hell it was. Basically Nintendo went after them and they got arrested eventually.
Holy shit!
Right? These people, before that, they worked on the gateway for the 3DS, and Nintendo went off. I didn't know that at the time. I had no idea any of this was related, but it turns out after the fact I found out it was related. But they also, under a shell company in the UK, made the N2 Elite, basically. Which is an absolutely much less illegal device. I mean, it's just an NFC simulator, so it's nothing special. But
God almighty,
I think it's really funny. It's like, oh, a small world, huh? Like,
yeah.
geez.
I mean, I feel like that lines up pretty well, but
yeah, that checks.
Yeah, for a while I was like worried, like, oh, Jesus, are they gonna like come after me for the like $300?
I mean, I would definitely tread carefully there, but
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that they. I think that.
No, I think you're fine, but still.
By the time they got arrested, all of that payment information was long gone. So I'm not really concerned about it. But
this is all a joke.
Well, yeah.
This all happened in our heads.
This all happened in Minecraft.
This is a bit. This is a bit, Nintendo.
Yeah. It's just interesting to me, though. I mean, small world, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, whatever happens, happens.
Either way, I still obviously I shifted from working with that to Amiibo API, and you know, that's like a free public Rust API for Amiibo stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing my ass off over here.
It's crazy though, right? They got.
It's probably because you need to go to bed soon. Maybe, I don't know. Usually
crazy to me. I still can't believe it, honestly.
Good God Almighty.
Usually when like I'm like when it's near my bedtime and like it's like kind of late, I don't get hysterical, but like my sense of comedy just drops, and like I think I posted this in the chat one time, but it was just like this laughing at the image of Patrick sitting on the bench in the Something Smells episode where he's just a blob. I was just laughing at that image for no reason because like it's funny, but like I was like laughing at it like it was the funniest thing in the world.
You. Okay, but it is pretty hilarious. Though.
It is funny, yes.
Yeah, I also spent 2 hours I also spent like 2 hours today learning IT shit, so you know, fun.
For the record, I still maintain the spreadsheet. Not for any reason other than that I think that it's a good public resource, right? It allows people to create like DIY amiibo and stuff. I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
So I've been continuing to maintain it even though.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but I am taking IT classes right now.
Cool. I knew a lot of people would take IT classes, so it should be good for you.
I'm probably gonna be finished within like a year.
Yeah.
So, you know, fun. I had to learn how the binary works.
Yes. The binary.
All I see here now are just a bunch of ones and zeros.
I love those I love dying in Nintendo games. No. I love those like because it's like they used to do that joke a lot, especially in the 3DS era with Nintendo games, because there's that one Boo in Luigi's Mansion 2 where he's like kombuter, and he says, you know, a bunch of ones, zeros, ones, and then all in binary it translates to Boo. And then in Kid Icarus Uprising, when Chiron is taken by the when he's possessed by the Aurum, he goes 11011, you know, all that stuff like that, and it translates to kill. And I know at the end of Sonic Colors, one more thing, at the end of Sonic Colors, you can see Tails' Miles' electric computer device. And
if you look on it,
yeah, if you can read this, you're a nerd. Yeah, that's what the binary on it says.
Okay, I may not like Sonic Colors' like brand of humor, but that one right there is actually pretty funny.
Well, it's because it's hidden. It's not out in the open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, binary jokes can be funny sometimes, but some of them are like, it's just like, I would never have guessed.
Now, next week I get to learn how to take apart a computer and put it back together. Which is something I already know how to do because I built my own PC.
Well, yeah, because PC, building.
Yeah.
I wanted to upgrade my processor, but I don't know what I should get. Because I think I have a Ryzen 2600X, not X, but just like, just something.
That's an AMD, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then like...
Well, I don't know if I should go to like a Ryzen 7 5600 or something like that. I don't know if that'd be compatible with anything I have, but I might ask a few more computer experts of mine, especially ones that work with me or
Depends on what your motherboard supports, but I assume that
yeah,
if it supports, for the record, anything of the same generation as your current Ryzen platform should definitely be supported. So you could probably like. The only real question is whether or not what you're going to put in there is going to be sufficiently cool. Do you have like an AIO? Like what's this?
Yeah,
I know about PC stuff too. I just don't. I haven't built any PC because I have no money.
Yeah, I just need advice what to do. I really hope I wouldn't have to replace my motherboard, but it is you know like 4 years old, so I might have to.
It depends on what you want to go with, realistically, but like chances are, as long as it's the same socket type, unless it's a really crappy board, it should probably support the whatever the latest generation was for that socket. With the last generations of AMD before the shift from what was it? They switched to a PGA, I believe, or they went from PGA to what is it? Basically, they switched to the thing Intel uses, right?
Yeah.
Which is LGA, I think.
Right. I wanted to get it so I can use maybe emulate more stuff, because I know my graphics card can emulate most things, stuff like that, but I just don't know if the processor would be helpful in that department as well.
Your CPU is better than mine, and I can run Dolphin perfectly, so I mean,
oh, okay.
I don't know, by better, I mean a lot better.
Well, what if I want to run Xenoblade X at 60 FPS 1080p?
Well, realistically, your biggest bottleneck there is almost certainly GPU then.
Okay.
You have a good GPU, so you'd probably be fine.
Okay, well maybe I'll test it out in the future, so.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go
Alright.
I'm probably gonna hop off right now, too.
Alright. Well, you guys take care, and we'll see you next time. I will be streaming tomorrow, so if you're around tomorrow, you know, you're always welcome.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyways, all I'm just gonna say is, we're all nerds in this little world.
Yes.
Even if you try to convince yourself otherwise. I don't know, I don't know, I'm tired. I'm saying some random stupid shit.
It's fine as long as we all touch grass occasionally. Anyway.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's a lot quieter. I'm thinking I'll at least finish this this world and end it there. I wanted to get a lot more done, but it's late. I mean, it's not that late, but it's just like, you know. Not that much going on. I'm playing through this game again. I thought there was something up there. I think I gotcha. There we go. Nope. Slam! Alright, let's go into this low health. Let's do it. Run with the key. Oh. I was supposed to do that. And we got the cracker. I missed the freaking cracker launcher from Brawl, man. That was one of the best items. We'll be playing that soon anyway, so. Wait, can I take this with me? Wait. Hold on. Hey, let's go! Yeah, let's do! Mr. Duder! Base Mr. Duder. Got some food. Pop, 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 pop. God, am I only on level 2? Yeah, definitely gonna beat this world though. Oh, God, why am I so tired? Barely did anything today. Just went to work. Just wanted to give you guys content. Oh yeah, this is only stage 2. I mean, there's only 2 more stages, so that's fine. We're gonna need I need a fire. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing like a Fire Emblem game. I mean, I guess I'm craving for a strategy game. Speaking of which, also, the DLC for Mario & Rabbids came out. I haven't bought the DLC for that yet. I need to, because I really like that game. So we will see. I buy it here in the next couple days. I won't get paid till Friday, but oh, I'm gonna need spear. Oh no, I remember this level now. Alright. Yeah, do not lose the spear. Whatever you do. Wow, this is gonna be so hard. I'm gonna lose the freaking spear. Ah! Oh my god. Shit everywhere. There we go. There's first one. There's another one. Alright, watch for rolling rocks. Actually, I'm gonna need fire. I know there's a fire enemy coming up. Oh! No. Go. Go, 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 go. Oh no. There we go. We did it. Ow. This red Mr. Duder with the fire is, dead. No, it just feels good. It not feels good. It fits well with the fire ability. It goes well with it. But I will need Cutter. God, these backgrounds are so pretty. Oh! Surprised I didn't lose Cutter. Ah! Run, 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 run! Oh. Oh. Freeze you so you get out of the way. I want the leaf though, but ice doesn't make me slip on ice, so it's better! Whoosh! I'm going to thaw out this ice and make water! No! There we go. And that is the last energy sphere, and we got ice cream. Yay! Whoosh. Pop. Freeze! Ah. They make the game what I wanted it to be. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, this is the thing here. Oh my gosh. Oh! Water surfing. Blooper surfing safari. Yeehaw! Look at him go. Fuck. That was close. Oh, ramen. Must get. Wait, there's one more level after this, I just realized. Oh, race for the key. Oh, he's faster. Go, 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 go. Ah! Give me that key. I'm gonna free those enemies myself. No. I love this song. Steer right. Oh no, I went. No, don't bring those bowling animations in. No. No, not that one. I lose. I lose again. I lose again, yay! But it's not Tuesday. Ugh. I'm the happiest snowman alive. And I'm gonna die. Time for another thing. It's coming from above. Why are you sweeping in here? We're all gonna die. There's no time to clean. Maybe you should clean up your act. Now you know where this commentary has gone to. Whoa, what the frick? That was a weird ass angle. Blah. That's a cheap shot. Let me see if this works again. No. There we go. Ow! Don't go too fast. Ah! No! Said don't go too fast. I have to be patient this time with it. There we go. Bomb. Mr. Duder's got a bomb. Oh. There we go. Alright, then one more level. And then the boss. Again, the background is amazing. Oh, there's 5 in this level. There's also 5 in Nutty Noon too, so it goes up to 5, then 6, then 4. Ghosts of Waddle Dees. Ghost. Wow. Watch out. Die, ghosts. Piss off, ghosts. Oh no. I hope I didn't screw that up. Oh, I most definitely did. Can we recover? There it is. We can recover. You must recover. Don't be a dumbass, or else you cannot be recovered. You are lost. Ah! Okay, we have made a path. A new path. Ah! Rising break. It's weird that they give Knuckle Joe a voice in frickin' Smash Bros. Broken jab! Smash punch! Rising break! Oh, did I need to get a fire? Oh, nope. We have the fire. Okay, gotta be fast, gotta be fast, gotta be fast. Go, 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 go. Ah! Whoa, wow. Okay, okay, okay. Go, go, go. There we go. We did it. Boop, 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 boop. Was there like a gun cocking sound? Big ghost. Ooh, that's close. I'm gonna die in one hit here. Ugh. Whew. That's close. Way too close. Oh, I was waiting for it. I would like to have beam though. Remember I failed this before. Ooh, I thought I killed him. Number 3. We're looking for number 4. Ah, been dangerous. Does this look dangerous? Uh-oh. Oh no, I need to get going now. Before the keys run out. Time to die. I don't know. Oh, they dropped a lot of stuff though. Sweet. And that's the end of white wafers. Now onto the boss. That's a 1. Oh, come on. Let's do it. Ninja. We have Goku EX. Oh no, he's got his blue hair Goku. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Alright, what are you going in? Ah, Super Saiyan God! Spirit Bomb! Oh my god! Oh god, that attack hitbox is a lot bigger than I remember. Oh, I made the wrong move. That is pretty intense though. I want to try sand. I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye. As Bully Maguire would say. Raw. Spirit Bomb can't touch me. Hammer! Ah! Oh. Yay, I got a belt. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm so tired. Is there an ability room to do? Yes. Bomb. We do bomb. We'll do that and then we'll end the stream. Bomb challenge. No! I messed up on that one. Ah! Guess we'll try again. Alright, good coming out of that room. There we go. Oh. Hey, got a gold. Oh my god, I really need to get. Alright, we are approximately halfway through the game. Or through the extra mode anyway. So yeah. Just a oh. Oh sweet. Okay. That's good to know. Hang on. Does this run out? Yes. Okay. So next time we will be doing tomorrow we'll be doing SpongeBob. Next time on Kirby we'll be doing more of this, more of extra mode. So yeah, look forward to that. And I already said what we're gonna do in the future. So we're good there. Thank you to all my lovely people here, Mystic Arts, Rudy Mate, Sakura Art, Mama Mithra, and Tayaki Chow. We're gonna raid somebody if anyone is still on. I don't really feel like raiding anybody right now, so we're just gonna end it there. So I will see you guys later. See ya.